Can I welcome everyone to the 6th meeting in 2020 of the Delegated Powers and Law Reform Committee. First item of business is to propose the committee takes items 5 and 6 in private because they involve consideration of future reports, and these will be published when agreed. So does the committee agree to that? Thank you. Agenda item 2, we're looking at instruments subject to the affirmative procedure. No points have been raised on the following draft instruments: the Public Services Reform Registers of Scotland Order 2020, the Human Tissue Authorisation Specified Type A Procedures Scotland Regulations 2020, the First Tier Tribunal for Scotland Social Security Chamber Procedure and Allocation of Functions Amendment Regulations 2020, the Budget Scotland Act 2019 Amendment Regulations 2020, the Energy Efficiency Domestic Private Rented Property Scotland Regulations 2020, the Right to Buy Land to Further Sustainable Development, Eligible Land, Specified Types of Area and Restrictions on Transfers, Assignations and Dealing Scotland Regulations 2020, and finally, the National Bus Travel Concession Scheme for Older and Disabled Persons Scotland Amendment Order 2020. So is the committee content with these? Thank you very much. And there's also 2 instruments which have been made and laid under the provisional affirmative procedure. Unlike the other affirmative instruments on our agenda today, these instruments have already come into force, but they require approval by Parliament within 28 days of being made to remain in force. But no points have been raised on SSIs 2020, 18 and 24. So is the committee content with these instruments? Thank you. Agenda item 3 is consideration of instruments subject to the negative procedure. No points have been raised on SSIs 2020, 16 and 21. So is the committee content with these? Thank you. Agenda item 4 is consideration of instruments not subject to any parliamentary procedure. No points have been raised on SSIs 2020, 20 and 22. Is the committee content with these? Thank you, and I'll move the meeting into private.